attention. These rooms are bigger. You might have fewer rooms, but the rooms are so much bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And this room right here, we've got it with a vaulted ceiling. So it's going to look even bigger instead of it being at an 8-foot ceiling. It's going to be cathedral style.
Okay.
And this is going to be really, really big.
Okay.
This deck is 12 feet wide by 18. If we were to cover the roof, the shingles, and the decking and the framing, you see how this, you see how this is what the side elevation looks like. And this is the front porch. We've made the front porch much bigger than what you had, so you can sit out on there.
Okay.
And you've got handrails. But what I wanted to point out to you, see, this porch is here, but the roof structure, for you to tie a roof back onto another roof, this is a bunch of materials. This is a bunch, all this material, even though this is the only floor space you have, because the roof angles back, you've got to come with this much roof space. And all this material costs so much money, the shingles, the plywood decking, the rafters, you see what I'm saying? Now this, you know, it's crazy. Wear glasses and you put them on the top of your head. Okay, now this front porch is 8 feet. And you see how big this roof section gets, just because it's 8 feet from here to the front of your wall, where your porch right now is only like 4 feet. We've doubled the size of your porch, okay? So what I'm getting at, this is only 8 feet, and you see how much roof section this is? For us to cover from here to here is 12 feet, which means we would have a roof section coming out even farther on the back. That's going to cost so much more money that it's going to blow the bid out of the water, and automatically, because they've already gotten an estimate. They know an idea how much it's going to cost. I'm afraid that we're going to draw so much attention, they're going to go, wait a minute. You know, this can't be the same house, you know, that we took down. The only thing that I think we can possibly do, instead of giving you a 12 by 18, right now you've got a 12 by 18 deck. We would have to cut it down maybe to 10 feet by 12 feet. And then maybe, instead of paying the money that would have gone for this decking on the floor, cut the sides down, and use that money to put a roof over it and then roof the whole area. Does that make sense to you? Then you'd have...
Would it be bigger like the patio?
It'd still be, even if we cut it down, it'd still be bigger than the patio.
Oh, okay. As long as
I'll have to trust you on that. I don't know what the size of the patio is. I can't remember.
It was enough that I can put my treadmill and the barbecue grill and the table out there.
Now, if we roof that, you don't want to put a grill on it.
Oh, no, I wouldn't put the grill, but be able to, I got to exercise.
No, I understand. Now, there's 2 or 3 options we can do here. If we do this roof area, and it's going to kind of cut down on the sunlight coming into your kitchen, although you are now going to have a window here.
Okay.
You will get some sunlight, but you're going to have a roof over this section. So it's going to somewhat block the sunlight that's coming in through the sliding glass door. You see what I'm saying? That's my only problem about roofing it like that.
So now this won't be as bigger?
No, what I'm proposing that we would do, instead of it coming out 12 feet, we would come out 10 feet. This is on a 1/4 inch scale, so it would stop right there, and then it would stop right here, so that you would be looking at a section like this, but it'd be covered with roof. You're going to get some sunlight through here and here and here, and it's going to come back in there, but it's not going to be direct sunlight beating in here.
Oh.
You know, which, you know, frankly, in the summertime, that'll be kind of good because it will kind of create some shade so you won't, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you, it's not going to be as bright as it could have been, but you are going to get a covered, that's the only way that I see you can make it work, to put a roof over that section.
So if you cut it down, so would this be able to put a window there?
That is a window.
Oh,
You're
it
gonna-
is.
You'll have a window
Oh,
there.
okay.
That's gonna have, you're gonna have light into that utility room.
Oh.
You're gonna have this sliding glass, and then we
That-
can cover this, so at least you can go out there on a rainy day and
Okay.
screen porch it.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
But I can't
Do it that big.
I can't do it that big, because that's gonna blow it'll cost $5,000 just to put the roof on that
Oh,
section.
no.
And that, then
Then
if the red flags go up,
Mhm.
then they're gonna come in here and go over the whole thing with a fine tooth comb and say, wait a minute, that's 1,200 square feet. I mean, it's 200 square feet bigger now than it already was. What's going on here?
Okay.
I don't wanna walk into any kind of trouble like that, because you are gonna get a bigger, nicer home. It's gonna be worth 3 times what everybody else is in the neighborhood.
Well, and keep in mind too, Ms. Tinch, that this room right here,
Mhm.
because of the way the ceilings are done in this room's gonna be huge.
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean, it is
with a
going to be
cathedral ceiling.
huge.
Okay.
Because where you had an 8-foot ceiling right here and it was all flat, the
Mhm.
ceiling in that room now is gonna be peaked like this.
Okay.
So when you walk into this room right here, I mean, this is gonna be a tremendous amount of room.
While we're talking about options here, one thing that came up in our previous discussion that is somewhat concerning me. I know you wanted to save your French doors.
Well, he decided to do the look.
I know, but the problem with that is you then will only be able to use half of the space, because when this door slides to here, you'll only be able to slide a chair here. Then if you want to get to the other side, you're going to have to come out and slide both doors this way to get to this side. And this is a whole built-in counter. My recommendation is, if you like the look of the French door,